What's up, guys? This is TCG Prodigy here today with another deck profile. Instead of Punk Soul, exactly, we playing more Tenyi Swordsoul, bunch of hand traps. I found this build to be more comfortable because, like, mid game, you will run into issues like the Punk engine, and that was kind of hindering me. I thought it would do the opposite, like improve my mid-game state, but like after first turn, you do need a fiber combo, and that engine is just dead. So I kind of took it out and been working on a build that I personally find better than my previous build. Like, nothing exactly wrong, it's just the Punk engine mid-game is not as good as I thought. Now, like turn one, like go off. But after that, it kind of just, you don't want to draw into it. So I just go back to the Tenyi stuff. So start off with the main deck. We play 3 Ecclesia. Then a 3 Moye. Then the 3 Longyun. Just the normal ratios. 2 Taya. I've seen people play this at 1, but I don't see how people do it at 1. Like, I be in so many grind games, like a lot. Like, I be winning in time, like just because the games be taking so long. 3 Ashuna. 3 Vashuda. 3 Adahara. 3 Shetana. The only reason I haven't cut down on the Tenyi package is because it's just as good as the sword, so like you don't want to cut it at all. Like, it's too good, like in my opinion. Like, it don't need work, and like that's just my opinion on it. You really don't need to cut it. Like, it's personal preference at the end of the day, but I don't think it should be cut. Then we go into the last monster, Despot, 1. Obviously, this is a brick and annoying when you draw into it, but it is what it is. You just gotta deal with it. You got 3 Emergence. Monster Reborn, the Swordsoul Monster Reborn Summit. 2 Vessel. I don't play this at 3 because I feel like 3 too many, and I play a bunch of hard ones per turns anyways. And this only dumps, and this is not always a guarantee at anyways, so there should only be 2 in my opinion. You can play 1 if you want to. I don't recommend ever playing 3 because, like, draw 2 of these dead. Like, draw 2 of any of the hard ones are kind of dead, but like Vessel is not a Swordsoul name, so it's not. It's one thing to draw multiple copies of Swordsoul because their names. Vessel is not a name. Not only that, it's not always a guarantee to add, so they're not going to replace itself with a worm all the time. And that my idea on Vessel. Then the Pot Desires. This is like mandatory. Even though at 1, when you see it, it goes off, go crazy. 2 E-Telly. 3, it's a reach because the only cycle you play now, we finna get into that, is Ghost Ogre. We don't play the punks anymore, but it's still useful to see this even if you draw into 1. And got E-Telly. You can just use the E-Telly to bring out your second one or your third, depending how many you play, and continue to either go into your level 10 because you drew a Tenyi monster, or go into Needle Fiber. The only trap we only play 1 Blackout. Like, people have said play 2 because of the grind game, but Blackout just need that 1 because you don't even search it. Let me be honest, you rarely search it. You go into the hand traps. Play 2 Ash. Some people play 3, But most of these hand traps are hard ones to turn, and I do not want to draw duplicates. No matter how good the hand trap is, drawing dupes sucks. I'm just gonna be honest about it. Dupe sucks. Like, I never want to see duplicates. Never. 2 Ghost Mourner. This, honestly, the deck already burns a lot, but like a Veiler and a burn, so it's a better Veiler in my opinion. And like time, people like most of my games I have won. Most of my games I have won has been in time, and yeah. I'm trying to think of a situation like last week. Then I was using the new Swordsoul monster, and I won 2 out of 4 of my games in time due to burn damage. And for some reason, they made me go first and just let me set up the burn. But this is gonna help me with the cause. So people are gonna have to be more careful with their choices, because I'm already burning with Long Yun, then the new Synchro, and with this, you take a lot of damage over time. And people are, if they don't pay attention, they are going to lose to some random poke damage or whatever. 2 Ghost Ogre. I'm thinking about playing 3 just in case, the situation where, example, I draw 2 of these and see E-Telly or Pod Desires. I'm thinking about playing 1 more because of I played 2 E-Telly. I haven't decided yet, but I'm going to continue playing with 2 Ghost Ogre because the hard ones return, it just kills me. I just don't like it. I really don't. It might be a bad reason for some of you guys, but I really don't like it. Play the 1 Ghost Mourner. This will be the cards I replace with Ghost Ogre with if I had taken anything out. But I just want to play more hand traps. So the last 3 will be in perm. That is the main deck. Going into the extra deck, we play 2 Monk, a Shaman, Mecha Phantom Beast, then Needle Fiber. I'm letting my brother use the Needle Fiber right now. That's why I don't have it on my in my deck currently. But just bam, Needle Fiber right there. So going to the Synchros, play 2 Chi-Chow. I'll play 2 of those. Play 1 Sovereign. Play 1 Duke. Play a Yazi, a Batsia, and Light Negate. Neil, I love this card so much because before, if I draw the Tenyi combo, I'm most definitely doing this because it forced people to use the Nib, even before Needle Fiber combo. It's so crazy, especially when you got to add a heart in your hand to go into Needle Fiber combo afterwards. Some people play, and my locals play ABCs and stuff, and it just kills their deck, honestly. And this card is so great, especially I guess some dragon cards are light, so it kills that. The light half, the dark half, I feel like it's more important, but killing the light half is just as important, just about. Playing 1 Berserker, playing 1 Dragite. I play this because I like the ability to negate spell and traps. That's the only reason I play Dragite. That, and if you side in Nib, you can use the effect. Honestly, you can use the effect and go with the what? Assuming you've been through your deck, probably 1 out of 30 or 3 out of 30. So even though it's super low, if you do hit the Nib, you get 1 bounce. If you get 2, you're just crazy lucky. But 1 is a reach already. So. Then the last card is Baron. Everybody gotta play Baron, just too important for the deck. Getting into the side deck, we play a Lancia, Scythe. These two, I can honestly use this against other people, but the main reason I played, you will see later on in the side deck. Then the Token Collector against mirror matches and stuff. These are cards I just simply lose to easily, and I already main deck a bunch of hand traps. So if you haven't already guessed, I play Crossed Out Designator. It helps me play through a lot of more things that I normally wouldn't be able to play through. And yeah, that's my mindset, because like I'm maining a bunch of hand traps. And like example, if a hand trap is dead against somebody, easy side out. Example, Bell. Bell might be dead against a decent amount of decks, but it'd be an easy side out and a bunch of hand traps. And like if I know I'm going second, Vessel is a bad going second card. So that's an easy side out. Three Lightning Storms. Most people are summoning the monster in defense mode, which is, I don't put it past them. So like, not a lot of time this card is dead, I hate to say it. Even if someone make a whole monster board that can't protect itself against this, kind of sucky. Like, it made me want to play Raigeki instead, sad face. But like back row, I mainly decided in from back row because most players are smart enough to summon the monsters in defense. Three Cosmics. Back row hate. Two Twin Twisters. A Call By. And a Red Reboot, just more back row hate, basically. So that will be my side deck. Thank you guys for watching this video. I know my voice has been monotone this entire time, but that just because I'm tired at 1 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and you guys have a blessed day. Please leave a like and subscribe. I will appreciate it, because I'm trying to start this YouTube thing back up again whenever I have the time to. So peace out.